Wow. I had no idea that was that one. I know. That's the one Queen would love to have. She wanted to always play that. Happy New Year, everybody. This is the Let's Talk Soul Line, founded by Queen Sheila. We never ever want to forget her. And that was a good dedication to her because that was her group. That was her group out there. So I just hit it. So that was great. But anyway, as all you know, it's just going to be me and Carlos today. What's up, Mr. Carlos, the Line Dance Prince?
Chilling. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. Make sure you share the link to your Facebook. We have turned that on Facebook, so share your YouTube link to your Facebook page, guys. That's what I'm doing right now.
Sharing it. Dang, the islands checked in already. Carla, we need to get in touch with you so we can give people information on how to get in touch with you for the event, I believe, in 2026. So if you can get in touch with myself or Carlos, or even put it on here. Is on Facebook this week? We don't think so. We haven't heard back. Somebody check on Facebook and let us know. We don't want to leave.
I'm about to post it right now.
Yeah, post it on Facebook. Go to Carlos' page, everybody. But we just going to introduce ourselves this year. What better way to get started? Happy New Year. Melva, Alexa, how you guys doing? I sent y'all some stuff. I hope y'all read it. Happy New Year. Hello. I'm glad everybody tuning in. I hope everybody had a wonderful. Well, I did. Okay, let me just, while Carlos doing that, let me tell y'all something. I was in Jamaica from the 28th of December to the 4th of January, and 83 degrees every day. Only bad thing was the mosquitoes, but I don't care. But it was lovely. The wonderful way we did bonfire. Lovely way to start out the year. And hey, Adrian, how you doing? All our favorites are on already, Carlos. And that next there is one of my students, Karen. Can I pronounce your right last name? Cruel? Are you cruel? You're not cruel. She's one of my dancers, which I will be talking about later on. The group that we're forming in Spartanburg. We're getting ready to do some stuff, Carlos.
Okay.
Pretty soon, gonna be going on these conventions and cruises with us, and let them know about the line dance. Thousands and thousands of people out there, you know. But anyway, I'm just doing all the talking here, so I'm gonna let Carlos tell y'all about. I'm gonna tell you about myself. All right, while Carlos doing that, he's trying to get on. Hey, Ricky.
All right, let's put this on Universal and on my timeline page, so we should be.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. I'll let you go ahead, Carlos.
No, what's up, y'all?
What
Happy
you
New
been doing?
Year. This is basically our first episode of the year on Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing.
2025.
What's up, y'all? Share the link. I'm just actually getting back from Miami, it was crazy. It's crazy where you set up a trip, months ago or whatever, and days before the trip, like a crisis happens.
Oh Lord.
And our whole city was without water.
Oh, that's right.
For 2.5 days. And the first day is supposed to only last like until the night, 6-7 hours, whatever, like that. Then it turns into a day and a half, then it turns into 2 days, and then we're still working on it. And to see the city energy shift is crazy. Like, as you ride around and witness people fighting over water and
wow,
and getting aggressive about water and stuff is crazy.
Wow.
And then, of course, the stuff that's going on in LA with the fires is on the other side.
I had 2 people ask me, Carlos, what was the deal with the water? Why you guys didn't have water? What happened?
So the power went out in one of the actual water treatment facility, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the pumps broke. So in order to fix the pump, they had to cut the water off. That was the initial problem. And then when that happens, of course, it's like, 14, 15 degrees at night. So when you don't have running water going through the pipes, through the city,
it's not
the
good.
stuff going to freeze.
Yeah.
So after that, they tried to fix the initial problem. They tried to cut some water back on, and a water main burst in the East End, like where my mom lives at. And so all of them went without water, and then it just started trickling effect, and they had to cut off all the pipes, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I talked to her, and she said, "Well, I'd rather have the lights, the power, than the water." Because one time it was just the power, next time it was the water. So I saw you in that truck, man. I commend you. You're like, what Carlos doing? And you delivering some water, my brother.
Well, shout out to everybody who donated, because what it was, the first day I was doing all these trips back and forth from Petersburg to Richmond with my personal vehicle, which was way too small, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of work. And so when people started donating, I said, you know what? Well, let me take this money and get a U-Haul truck, and I can do it at a higher level. I can take more water and make one big trip, So it worked out. Shout out to everybody who stepped in during our crisis. That's why I love our line dance family. People donate from all over the country.
A wonderful family. Lord,
thousands and thousands of bottles of water were given out, and even gallon jugs, so people could flush their toilets. And it's all kinds of stuff. You just have to imagine. We were delivering water to retirement homes. Yeah, I think 300 or 400 units of people with assisted living don't have water.
Wow.
People who can barely go to the bathroom on their own don't have water. So And when I say the whole city, you have to imagine the hospitals, the retirement homes, the nursing homes, like the schools were closed. It was crazy. But the good news is we're back. We're back up and running. The first couple of days we were on a boil water mandate, so you could wash and bathe, but you couldn't consume the water. And now the water has passed all the tests, and now we can drink the water again. So
Back again. Yeah. 2025. Now they got the fire. I talked to Marva Black yesterday, her and David, and she says like a dark cloud, and you get up and in the morning it's just a dark
wow.
cloud, and they're not even close. Yeah, I know the fire. She said that one lady, a friend of theirs, just paid her house
Yeah, I
off in
saw that.
December.
That was crazy.
You burnt down. Yeah. I mean, for the new year, my God. What a way to start out the year.
I think
Well, for all our fans out there, we
yeah,
made
you
it.
go to I
That's
think
why I say.
Jackie's page, Jackie's Rice page. There is a link to help out
Mhm.
some of those people. So let's shift the energy to California. Want to help those guys
Yep.
out there in California.
They were going to get on. Marvel was kind of sick, but they're doing a big skit for the UC Awards. And I know Michael Womack told me he talked to you.
Yes.
Trying to get him on here before the UC Awards because that's going to be a big thing coming up soon.
2
Wow,
weeks.
already. Yeah, he asked me, you want to go ahead and teach in 26? I said, we talking 26 already? No, I know. So everybody, what we're going to do here today is I guess we're going to go ahead and get a lot of our station identification stuff out the way, Carlos, so we get all that out the way. We want to do is like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. We're still trying to get on
Can you
Facebook.
see any of the comments?
Huh?
Do you see any of the comments?
Yeah, can you see them?
Yeah. They said it looked like you had a great time in Jamaica. That's what they said.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, listen. You would not believe this. We ate 3 meals a day. We had, of course, we were drinking, having fun. We was doing a lot of stuff. I came back here, Carlos. I was scared to get on the scale. Man, I lost 8 pounds eating regularly, but we were doing so much stuff, fishing and deep sea fishing. And yeah, I still got more pictures out. And so to answer that question, so that first video, Sensational Men and that, on that beach, and you see the background. And we met this guy that has a basketball court. So me and my grandson play ball. So I went from 83 degrees to 31 degrees in 2.5 hours.
Wow.
We got back to North Carolina and said, what in the world happened here? Yeah. Okay, let me put my jacket on. So, but Carlos just got back from Miami. I know it wasn't no cold.
We love. It was 18 degrees when we left Richmond. 18 degrees.
Richmond. Okay, yeah.
And go to 75-degree weather. It's a difference.
Oh, you should have saw it here yesterday, Carlos. It was Thursday. It was the first forecast for snow since I've been here. Been here 2.5 years. I haven't seen snow in 3. The schools got shut down. I go to my grandson's game. It snowed. The snow covered the windshields of the car. Do you hear me? That was the snow. It was like, what? I'm waiting. This is rain. This isn't. But that's what they do out here. They shut that bad boy down.
You might be the most equipped person out there for snow. You might have more experience than anybody in the whole city. They might gotta bring you to the mayor's office. They got somebody go get Mr. Charles so we know what to do.
I got you. I got the plan. I know exactly what to do, where to go. But it was funny when I woke up in the morning. I thought I was gonna see something white. Oh, snow. No. So, but it was ice, and that was, my wife got off early. She got off early because the ice was out there. So that was a big thing. Okay. So again, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself and let Carlos tell you a little bit about himself. Most of y'all already know. I've been teaching for 17 years. Started in Denver, Colorado. 15 years, just enjoying it, teaching everywhere in the city. Going there, when you see my Broncos shirt on, I tell you right now, like Carlos said, yeah, they didn't win, but they got there. There's something going on though, Carlos, because since I left, the Nuggets done won the championship of basketball. CU is the talk of the town. And now, after 9 years, the Broncos make it to the playoffs. Was it me? I mean, it has to be me.
You were too big. You had to leave so the city could grow. You were clouding the sun and all that. You was in the way.
I take it. But anyway, I was out there all them years, moved out here. I had no idea we would be doing this podcast. I came out here to retire. Everybody kind of laughed at me, and I was trying to tell them to retire from a lot of craziness for sure, but I didn't really want to teach anymore. I just kind of wanted to be a student, and of course that didn't happen. Started a new class out here. I'll be talking about them a little bit. A group. It's different, Carlos, because now it's not like a class. I am going to go back to another library starting March for a month. So we just got that in. But it's different now having a group to showcase, because we're showcasing Saturday at the men's Wofford College and a Mercer basketball game at halftime. We're going to do a Uptown Funk that we kind of changed up. But it's different because now I'm just dealing with them. We both have dealt with the masses. And boy, the masses is the masses. So I had no idea I'd be coming from Denver, Colorado to Spartanburg, South Carolina to be on a podcast in Tampa, Florida. So my life is, but just to end this by, listen, y'all, I'm so happy. I heard my wife today say she was happy. Guess what? When she's happy, I'm happy. So our lives are, Jamaica, and you see the joy. Melvin, you see it. The weight I lost, and everybody knows I lost 35 pounds. I told Carlos I was sitting up there looking like a little kid with your grandfather's jacket on. I had to laugh. I said, who is that guy? But I don't know. I can't buy any clothes right now, Carlos, because I don't know where I want to stop. Yeah. So if I buy clothes for this, and then I lose 10, 15 more pounds, I got to go buy some more clothes. Because I definitely got to buy some.
Yeah, they get expensive. Losing weight.
Yeah. I'll take it. So but that's how me up to date. Most people do know me. So, and I have a wonderful, wonderful connection with the Carlos and his mom and the whole group, all the people. I'm telling y'all, there's so many good people out there in this line dance community. I hope my class is listening. Y'all just don't know some of the stuff and some of the people that's out there in this community.
A lot of good people.
It is.
A lot of good people.
A lot of good people. They are. So I love my line dance. I never thought it would take me here, but I'm so glad it did.
Line dancing. Yeah, man, line dancing is always good to tap into a community of people. Because since line dancing, I have joined other communities, like, cycling.
I know.
Kayaking and salsa dancing. Whatever you do, something, there's always a community attached to it, and it's amazing to see, because like you said with your class, a lot of people don't know how big line dancing is, but it's the same thing with everything. I promise you, if you start playing Uno in a club, you will find out there are people renting out hotel ballrooms and have Uno conventions. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are board game conventions. They are, volleyball, traveling adult leagues. People like 65 years old playing volleyball, traveling the country to play volleyball. You would never, everything, every hobby has an extreme level that you don't know about. And when you see it, it's like, wow. And line dancing was one of those things. Like, we did it at cookouts growing up,
casually
at the club every once in a while. Something will come on and we get out there and do it. But when you go to your first line dance, well, you know what? I take that back. It's still a wow factor, but I feel like social media kind of watered it down because you could get a chance to see it before you experience it. Where back before social media,
it's different.
Like, think about, I talk about all the time. What's the comparison I always use? Woodstock, right?
Yeah.
How can
Yep. That's
something
the
get
one.
that big that people never seen with their eyes? Like everything was word of mouth. You had to imagine
Yes. Yeah.
how crazy it was and then decide if you wanted to go to it. Where
And
with
how?
social media now, you get to see it. You'll see a video of Mr. Charles post the video,
Yeah.
you be like, oh, that looks nice. But so when you get
Yeah.
there, you still might be like, wow, but you kind of know what to expect, where
But not back then. No. When was your first event? What was your first convention? What year?
UC it was my first big event because it wasn't that far for us. It was only like 3 hours away.
Yeah. What year was that? Was that 18?
No, it was way before that because I was there for the Blizzard.
Okay.
But
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
this was
Because
like
Jill then
2 years maybe before
James
that,
was on.
like 14
Yeah.
or 15, I think.
Mine was a 14 in Vegas. And like you said, I never saw it because we weren't on in 14 on the social media. So when I walked in there, I was tripping because I was an instructor and I was hoping that I was teaching my students the right dance for everybody else. Cause you see, like at that time I had 1,600, but I think like, I don't know, a bunch of them was two steppers. So maybe like 700, 800 line dancers. And you're like, wow, you get on the floor and you don't want to mess up. And I was almost intimidated. I was like, wow, look at this. Is this real? Mm,
Yeah, it's crazy.
mm.
'Cause even
So you're
I
right.
feel like when you go to an event like that, even if you've seen it on social media, you see it's a lot of stuff like events like UC's event, Linda's event that you won't know because most people that's recording have like it's a limited angle. Like you don't know that
Mhm.
there's a whole other dance floor over here on the right,
Way over
that's not in the video.
there. You get so
There's
much.
another dance floor over there that's not in the video because they got the camera on the main dance floor. Or you don't know
Yeah.
there's a dance floor way in the back, separate from the
Well,
like you go, you be like, yo, this is crazy. People dancing everywhere, like yo. And then
you have no idea. My group went to Rondi's and Paquita's Christmas event, and I maybe like 70, maybe 80, 90 people, and that was like a lot because they haven't seen that. But what you talking about, and Linda Sims, you're right, she had three
yeah.
floors. So she had to take one of them over that way, over this way. It's like, wow. And now we're talking about 1,200 people. Okay. If you can imagine 1,200 people all around the same area. Me and Annette was talking about that because we got our flight ticket. We got our flight. We should get our tickets. But I guess we better read some of this stuff over
Yeah,
here,
I
huh?
remember.
Hi, Avis.
We want to get
Hey,
some
Jill, she's one of my new,
so crowd
huh?
participation. While we reading the comments, I want you guys to if you watching, type in the comments your first big event that you went to that had you like,
Yeah,
wow.
that's a good idea. Wow factor. Oh, Karen said it was 2 hour delay for school. She started laughing. Thank you, Avis. Ray said,
What's up, Mom?
hello. Alexa. Blizzard was 2017, and I was there. The best
Yes, I
UC.
was there. That's the
Now, the
one we
best,
was
I
at.
think, was 18.
It was 17. Yeah.
I was 18. All right, Alexa, I think that was the best. And you know what? Speaking on along those lines, Carlos, people cannot picture an award ceremony, Oscars, for line dancing. When you tell them it's an
It's
award
really,
ceremony, you have a red carpet and be interviewed and eat dinner and 700, 800 people and you dance. It's almost like, really? No.
yeah. I you know what I would like to see, like, because UC is so the UC is huge, like, and if you went to the one last year and it's gonna be at the same hotel this year, uh, I want them to do it like a regular award show. Like I want them to utilize those two big ballrooms.
Uh-huh.
So have one room set up theater style, everybody facing the stage, and then knock out the awards. Quick.
Right away. Yeah.
Like 2 hours, knocking out all the awards, burning some stuff in there. You could do a couple of
Yeah, we be sitting there. Yeah.
whatever on the stage, whatever, and then we go to the ballroom and dance. Because I feel like the breaks, like, because you can make it feel like an actual,
award ceremony.
Oscar. Just have everybody set up, attention on the stage, understanding what's the next award.
Been looking nice and
Yeah.
oh, great callers. You didn't open up a can of worms over here, my brother.
What?
With these places.
Oh yeah. So my mom said UC. Karen said she loved the Linda Sims videos. Linda Flowers says Vegas Jam was her first big event.
I've been there.
Alexa says her first large event was 2011. SE largest line dance. And then
Carla says NOLA, Southern Experience.
Okay, Melba says her first event was Queen Sheila Symposium in 2018.
Then the line dance cruise.
Ray says his was United We Danced 2005. Wow.
I saw a line dance cruise. What is a line dance cruise? People always ask me that.
I don't know, man. Just a few of them out there.
I'll tell you, Carlos. You have no idea 3,000 people. How do you phantom? I mean, you're gonna probably have at least 2,800 dancing. Probably.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Oh shit, dancing everywhere. Just Big Moochie says
Vegas. So Vegas. So did you go? When you went to Vegas, you went to Vegas Jam, or was it another Vegas? I know they have multiple Vegas events. Which one was it?
I went to Vegas. I went to Cali Jam. No, okay, Vegas. I went to what's his name? Larry Collins.
Okay.
Yeah, the main one, the big one.
Okay.
Yeah, Marva. That's the first time I met Marva Black. I was scared to say anything to her. I saw her. She had a posse with her. And
did you go to the other side, like the stepper side? Did you go do any?
Me and Annette, we stuck our head in the first time I went. No, when I went with Annette the second time, yeah, we went over there, and there was a lot of people. It was almost like 800 of them over there, bro.
So do they do the same thing? Like, do they workshop stuff? They go through and break it down. Okay, sweet.
Yep, do the workshop. That's why I got into line dancing in the first place, is to dance with another, with a partner. But none of the men hardly showed. Men wouldn't show up. So
yeah, it's the same way here.
Yeah,
I don't show up to the stepping classes.
Yeah, and so that's when I met Chicago, Fred Edmonds, and we were the only two guys, and had all these women want to dance with us, and the people from Atlanta just decided to go ahead and not do it. Big Moochie said his first was United. Okay, that's what you said, Big Moochie. Big Moochie, you probably should have went somewhere in like the 70s. As long as you've been doing this, man.
Somebody said, know your fest. Okay.
I haven't been to Lady D's. Of course, I've been to Linda's. I talked to Linda the other day and told her I missed going because, of course, we got married there. But
yeah, it was a good time this year. I went to the world. I keep saying this year. I think I had 2025 already, but 2024, I went to that one. It was good. It was good.
Yeah, we were talking about that 2025. We can finally say that we're doing this year. We don't have to say next year anymore. All the big stuff is this year. We all made it, everyone. That's the first thing we said. We made it. And like I said, me and my wife was like, okay, to be here real fast.
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, let's see what we got. Somebody said Vegas Jam 2012. Y'all been dancing for a long time, boy.
Yeah.
Y'all been dancing for a long time.
We're talking about. Well, I've been dancing since 2007, but I didn't go to my first convention to 14 because I didn't know. I was just dancing. You know how you just kind of dance and people don't tell you. And one of my students went in 13. I said, convention? What you talking about? Once you get bit. Once you get bit, that's it. That's it.
So I didn't get a chance to ask you about it, Mr. Charles. I talked about it on Let's Talk. Sit on the Throne. But what is your take on the trail riders? This explosion of the trail ride dance community.
My take on it because of my age, I hate to say it this way, but I'll be 69 in a couple of months. I'm happy that the younger people are doing something because I always wanted them to get out there because they would just sit there and watch and blah 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 blah. And here we are. I've been trying to get young people to join us for a long time, and they was, come on, y'all. Back in my day, it was like soul. Me and Dave talked about it. It was Soul Train. Men was dancing Soul Train,
Yeah.
and so it's not my thing because I'm up here now and I'm a little slower. I tell you, I can still, do, we still do the dances. We don't do the little kick and all that. I'm that part I'm kind of too old to change, but I'm glad they're doing something. And line dancing is enough room for all of us out there. Man. How
Yeah.
you feel
So
about
Alexa came on here. As soon as I brought the topic up, she said, "Uh-oh."
it? What? I
Yeah,
said,
so
okay.
I think it's been very controversial the last couple of weeks, I'll say last month, like the whole evolution of the culture. You got to understand, like, when there is no like bylaws or no written rules,
Just
um,
go for it.
people's interpretation of stuff can be whatever they want it to be, really.
Yeah.
And we are very inviting, for the most part, a very inviting community. Um,
Yep.
and so when you invite the outside world, you have to understand what comes along with that.
Yep.
So we've all been on this for a long time, and fans have always been a part of line dance. It might have been a small portion of the community at the time that did it, but you never know who's watching. So when
No.
people in there popping their fans, the new people see it and be like, "Oh, I want to pop a fan too."
Yep.
You got people that used to
No.
blow whistles. Remember blowing the
Yep.
whistles
Oh yeah,
at
we
the
still do.
party?
Yeah,
And
class.
so, but when you look at the events, there are no, thing on the sign-in sheet that says no whistles, no fans. So that means the next event you go to, it might be 10 more people that got whistles because they saw Rondi with a whistle at the last event. And now they gonna come with their whistle next time. You just never know how you
No.
impact. You might think you the whistle person and you cool. But the next event you go to, everybody saw you with a whistle. Now they got whistles. Now it's not cool no more all of a sudden. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember I was the first one. I had to light up shoes I went to Pat Sales Texas Jam. H-Town Showdown. 3 months later, all the events you see the light up shoes everywhere.
David talked about that, bro, last night. He said he saw
Exactly.
you. First thing he saw your shoe. I said, I remember he was up there. And we were doing shaky shaky. Yes.
Exactly. Right. So you got to understand what comes along with that. It's sort of like sort of like with the Fuego shoes that I promote now. Like when you are looked at, you have to be careful
Yeah.
because that is what people you can't promote because it's not promotion, but you can't once you go somewhere and be you don't know what kind of influence you have, and people might want to also do what you make it look fun.
Yeah. And
You make
people
it
like
look fun to blow a whistle and people get a reaction and the party gets live. So it's
exactly.
just yes, can a whistle be used too much? Yes.
Yeah.
Can but to me, I don't mind it because I know for the most part, 99% of the people are in there with good intentions to have a
Yeah.
good time.
What we say, waiting to get there to have a good time. That's why they come.
You talking about these women because it's majority women because
Yes.
it is what it is. Like they lay their outfits out, like they color coordinate.
Get the
They
shirt.
got their fans that match their shirts that match their dance style.
You
They
know,
got their hat with the bejizzled jewels on it. With their shoes, they got the jewels on it.
you know
But they laying their whistles out with different color lanyards on it.
it.
And so of course when they show up, they popping their fans.
Release.
Of
Release.
course they showing up, they blowing the whistle. They've been waiting all week,
Yes. Let
making
it
sure their
go.
colors go with everything on the itinerary to go in there and show out. And the Trail Ride community is a younger version of that, but they're starting off where we came to. So even though you watch the older line dance videos, there weren't that many fans being popped. There weren't that many whistles being blown. People
No.
were just dancing. But as line dance evolved, we've got to a point where all of these things are part of the culture.
Oh yeah.
The trail ride community, they start with it. They started, it blew up.
And
They got fans,
blowing
whistles. We saw a wrestling video. They had a tambourine. She had a tambourine on the dance floor. Like their community is taking this thing and running with it.
Did you see what Big Moochie said? Did you see what Big Moochie said? What's up, Big Moochie, baby? He said they what do you say, large trail riders? And Big Moochie knows.
Big
He's out
Moochie
there with
at
them.
a trail ride event every weekend. So Moochie says,
Yes.
he's I can chime in on that. I just did like 4 large trail ride stubbers events. They just young. They don't even know it's a line dance community out there. They just think it's fun and want to dance. And that's what it is. That's what me and Mr. Charles just told you. Mr. Charles told you his first line dance convention was in 2014. He started dancing in 2007. That means there was a 7-year period where he didn't know nothing about all you people out there.
Nope.
So the same energy that you have with these trail riders and all these expectations and pressures on them to control what they're doing, y'all didn't get that same pressure to Mr. Charles. Mr. Charles went 7 years without knowing. Y'all can't let these people go 6 months without knowing. Y'all ready to go crazy. So like it's a community, but they're new. So many people in the video wasn't born when you started line dancing. These people are young. 22 years old, 20 years old, 24 years old. Now they got little kids in the video dancing doing it. So
yeah, oh yeah.
They're new.
I've been watching it.
They don't really know what they got into, but the only thing they do know is that they're having fun.
They
That's what I know.
That's always been my mission, to teach any and everybody that can dance want to dance. I mean, dancing is such a wonderful thing. When I don't care what type, what nationality, if you're dancing, I love it because I'm a dancer. So what got you into line dancing, Carlos? What was that boom, that click?
That boom.
That boom, my bad.
Well, I'll take that back. So I've always answered the question the same way, but I can answer that question a little different because you said line dancing. The love slide. The love slide. I used to go to line dancing. My initial reason to go to line dance was to find my wife, right? Which I didn't find at line dancing. But but now I'm divorced and all that stuff now.
Right.
Blah blah blah. But what actually got me hooked on the line dancing part was how I felt when the love slide used to come on.
The love slide.
The love slide by Cupid was it for me.
Oh, okay. I know now. The love slide. When you say Cupid, okay, got you.
Yeah, and it was. Oh man! Like even now, I haven't heard it in a while. I need to bring it back to class for real.
There you go.
Like the music, the melody, the hook, everything, like the feeling that be on the floor, like it just, and back then I was in corporate America, so I needed a little stress reliever, coming from work,
Right.
And it was, it started that love for line dancing, and then I think that's where I kind of like got hooked.
Right.
That was the point. I was like, what is this? This
is interesting. Yeah, this is cool. I could do this. Yeah, I could do this. Well, mine was I actually was trying to do two-stepping because I love Fred Astaire. I used to love Fred Astaire. I watched TV.
Okay.
Yeah. And also another thing that people don't know about, I used to love to watch synchronized swimming because they would synchronize underwater. I mean, come on now. I mean, seriously, they had to be right. So being in the military all those years too, we used to love doing those routines, those drills. It was teamwork, and it was a nice thing. So I went for two-stepping, but like I said, none of the guys showed up. So the guy that was with us, Shed, he just took it in. But once I started doing it, Carlos, it was so easy. Right at the beginning, like, okay, I'm catching on real fast. This is a trip. Maybe this is something that I can really do. And so some of my friends told me I should go ahead and start a class and blah, 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 and that after that. And like I said, 15, 17 years later,
Yeah.
I had that. Like you said, the dancing. I would wait. It was one day a month, a Thursday. Man, I'd be like waiting for that Thursday to get there. Not only just to dance, but to see the people, and actually mostly the women, because I was looking myself. You know, you know. I didn't find a net until like 10 years later, something
Yeah,
like
that's
10 years
crazy.
later. But
So yeah, you're right. I remember I
yeah,
used to promote Kamel's class like it was mine. Like that's how excited I was for Tuesday to get here. I was promoting for
yeah,
Kamel. I was like, you can go back to my Facebook page now. I found some posts from like 2011, early 2011,
mhm.
2000, late 2010. Like, me. Hey y'all, line dance Tuesday. We at Martina Kitchen.
Yeah.
Come
I
on
tell
down.
you,
And it was like, are you the instructor? I was like, no, it's this. Come on down. We got Kamel teaching. We got the DJs.
no
Come on,
fun. You look forward to the music
Tuesday couldn't
and
get here
just the
fast
dance.
enough, bro. I'm telling you.
And I like, once a month? Come on now. What's up with that? I could do that. But you know what? I still had the dances. I was practicing. Well, that month, the guy was selling back then, you sell CDs without getting in trouble. Remember those CDs? Now you can't do that stuff, but you sell the CDs right there, put the music in, and I would just
That's crazy. You
practice
said
until
that
they came.
CDs. That's why.
I know.
So my
Back
mom
in
just
the
brought it
day.
up last week. She was saying she was going through my YouTube and she stumbled across my first line dance video. And when I say I thought I was that dude, like I'm gonna post it tomorrow morning. I'm gonna post it to my page tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I was changing outfits between dances and everything. I was in the bed, I was in my bedroom, like doing
That's
the
right.
wobble and the Cupid shuffle and all that. You couldn't tell me nothing.
I tell you,
I
the
was doing the
love
new
for it.
versions of stuff. Like I thought I was,
People don't understand when you love something, have that passion, you feel it.
but I didn't know who I wasn't. Like like you said, I didn't know about the outside line dance world. So like when you watch this video, like I'm probably like new. I probably only been dancing for a year or two maybe,
Uh-huh.
and I think I'm him. Like I
I'm
think
that
you could
dude.
put me in the middle of anywhere in the world, and I'm gonna be that dude. Until I found out that people was dancing for real, like outside.
You wasn't that dude, bro. You wasn't that dude. There's a whole bunch of dudes. You wasn't that.
Even
And that,
I laugh about this now. People we all get stuff on hell, but I remember I was on Universal, and this was back when it was called Universal for real, like before they
I
changed
remember.
it to
Oh yeah,
Control on there and everything.
yeah.
So Stefan goes on there. Who the hell is the line dance prince? Because they probably was going to my page and like, what the hell is he doing? Like, how does he think he's him? Like,
In the press. And I remember why you said it too, because you said so many kings out there. I gotta be the prince. Hey,
yeah.
your mom said something about with the funeral home curtains. What was that about?
Well, I was renting a spot and the curtains came with it. I never took them down. So wait till y'all see that video tomorrow morning, bro. It's funny. It's
Okay.
funny.
I can't wait to see it. Oh, like you said, boy, I tell you, you just never know what people go through when it comes to life. So many of us, and we all have stories. We
Big Moochie
all,
said, he said, we used to have step-by-step line dance instructionals on VHS tapes in
yes,
Cleveland.
yes, back in the day. Big Moochie is one of the first ones, the biker shuffle, one of the first things that when I knew about a convention, I
Yeah.
said, who's Big Moochie? Okay, and then
Moochie, he's been line dancing since 1987.
I know, like I said, that was back when it was black and white. Okay, so Carl, I just saw, oh, pop that fan. Yeah, that's another one. I got to send the videos. Right now, since I don't have a class, I'm sending videos to my students so they can do homework.
Yeah, homework is put. Hey, speaking of homework, Mom, I don't know how many fans you got in the house, but you need to bring every fan you got to class tomorrow. Every fan you
Pop
got.
that fan.
It might be fan class tomorrow. You might got 3 of them for them. But we is definitely doing boots on the ground. So
Well, I have to admit, Annette brought them here in Spartanburg. Nobody. We was in Mount Moriah, and she popped it in that gym, and everybody like looked like, what the? and there's a group, Gaffney. They all got them.
Everybody looking like this.
Pop! I love it.
I think that's funny too. Like that's a part of the culture. Like when I invite people to my line dance class, they don't know nothing about none of that. So when they see it, they like,
Yeah, no. It's like,
and it's like, it's weird. You know, it's like, okay.
lady bought 20 of them.
And then they want, exactly. Then they say, how do you get one of those? Where do you get those from? Then my mom was like, I got them right here.
Come to the conventions.
Yeah.
Come to the conventions.
Mm-hmm.
What Big Moochie talking about over there?
He said, hey, he said, it wasn't black and white though. The VHS, it was in color.
I was messing with. Sold out. Who sold out? Avis? The cruise ship sold out?
Oh, you sold out her fans?
Oh, sold out.
I gotta make an emergency drive tomorrow to 757 the pleasure or something.
Chance, I already been looking at it. Yeah,
somebody said a pleasure to overnight me some fans tonight.
Get them, because we had to have some fans.
I'll be on the road at 8 o'clock to go get them. Pleasure. 7 hours. Let me know.
What's the temperature there now?
I think we get down to 15 tonight. I'm not sure.
15. Yeah. Where's Jamaica at, man? I think I got bit like 15. I think my wife got bit like 20, 25 times. Yeah. Yeah, they loved her. Thank God. It wasn't me. And I don't care where you was at. But anyway, real quick, callers, I'm going to give, because I told them I was going to do it, I'm going to give a shout out to my new dancers called the Sparkle City Movers and Shakers, because Spartanburg is Sparkle City.
Okay.
And so I got Paris Fluckner, I got Monica, Council Miles, Nina Everett, which everybody prayed for her mom. Her mom just found out she had breast cancer. Wow. Jill Weber, the one just got on the cruise. Jill. Karen Crow, she's already on here. Gail Cosby, Gail Moss, Ingrid, and my lovely, lovely wife, Annette Rucker Doss. Thank you, guys. We're going to take this city by storm, and we're going to go out there. And the thing I love about it, Carlos, is like I was saying, there's so many new dances where we can't keep up. Back in the day, you couldn't do what I'm doing now, keeping a dance for a while, because there's so many right now. But I slowed my roll. I said, you know what? Remember I was talking about Freaks to the Floor and some of the stuff we hadn't heard. Like I'm kind of keeping those classics, I call it. You know, Triple ABC, because most of the people hadn't seen it. I'm going to be showcasing them and keeping them out there, because we go through so many dances. It don't make sense.
Yeah, that's what. Remember we had John Woodhouse on here. Remember he said that back when he first came out with dancing, it wasn't that many dances.
No.
So you can actually take time. That go back to what we always talk about, not understanding and being appreciative of the moment. Like back then, say there were 25 fire dances. You have time to learn those 25 fire dances. Like you got time. Yeah. Like now there's like 2,000 fire dances. So now it's like, okay, who's doing what?
I know.
Which one should I spend time on? Because there's no way that the average person are going to these to not just learn them, retain the dances, right?
Yes.
And quite honestly, most of y'all don't even have long enough classes to do that much dance. Like,
no.
Most of y'all, I see y'all flyers, y'all teaching for an hour, hour and a half. So with that being said, if there's any type of intricate level to the dance, you're not doing but so many dances anyway.
Yeah.
Right. And so, like John Woodhouse was saying, he's like going that many dances. So reason why we all knew him in the videos, because we knew what was to be known.
It was going on.
Show up and do it.
Yes.
Now, literally, think about it. If there's 40 dances that you circled last year and said, I want to learn those. Well, there's 1,000 more this year that's now on the back of that. And I was talking to Teresa. She has a list of dances that she want to learn.
Yeah, me too.
And the list is going faster than she can check them off and learn them.
I can't get to it,
and so now it's a different situation, like where, and I think that is the reason why they call it popcorn dances or the easy peasy stuff is getting loved on so much, because if a bunch of easy dances come out, at least I can catch them on the floor and learn them.
Yeah.
Where if if too many real dancers are coming out, at some point it's like, bro, like, why John Wild said now he love requests. He used to hate requests. Now he love requests because he don't know all these dances no
Yeah,
more.
no, I tell you. When we went to Bernard's thing, I'm like, okay, I'm checking that out. I'll write that down. My God. Hey, Big Moochie over here is so he got a Big Moochie fan.
Yeah.
I got some Big Moochie fans. New shipment just came. He's getting ready to create a dance. What'd he say? Me and 803 Fresh, who made Boots on the Ground song, getting ready to work on something. Big Moochie, you always doing something, my brother.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I see you everywhere. You was in North
Okay, I
Carolina,
got an
right?
update, random update. The Eagles just beat the Packers. So all you Philly, we got a lot of people from Philly that's watching the podcast. So get y'all update. Y'all won. All right. See, Mr. Charles got his colors on today.
Like I said, they were there. The whole lot of teams didn't make it. So what I tell you, Carlos, since I left, the Nuggets has won the championship. Like I said, what I say, who's coming? Buffalo's, the talk of the town, and now after 9 years. So, like I said, it's definitely. But I got my colors on. And what Bernard at? I even got the Ohio State thing over here because they in the college football championship. I can't stand them, but I'll be representing for Bernard Smith.
Ray Johnson says there's another one called Trail Ride Slide Remix by Honey Girl. It's a fan dance. Okay, I gotta check that one out.
And then you got Cupid's fan dance. I just looked at that.
Yes,
I gotta show that to my class. But hey, I'm just glad I was part of this. I don't know, created this path. I was on one of those that started that to keep this thing going. Because back in the day, how when you keep that trail going, and I was one of those guys. You are same thing. We kept this thing going to where now it's just going to expand because it might be something after the trail rider, bro. It might be something after that. So
I think we talked the most. Speaking of Philly, Earl just jumped on. What's up, Earl?
Hey, Earl's our guest next week. Hope you're ready, Earl.
Okay.
Yeah, he's I call Earl. I call him something. I said some kind of. You know how they got the man that knows the most dance, the man that knows the most dance. I had another name for him.
And if you don't know the most dances, he learned the most dances in the least amount of time.
I'm telling you.
Like, I don't know. Earl, like, borderline new to the community, but no dances that OGs don't know. Like,
Yes,
you know a lot of stuff. For real, like,
yes.
it's incredible to watch. Like, you be sitting there like, yo, is he still on the floor?
Yeah, I know.
Yo, is he still in the front? Oh, you point. Earl will point you to death, boy.
We love you, Earl. But he knows him.
Hey, look, I was like, Earl, you work at Spirit Airlines. I thought you was out there directing planes.
I first met him at Bernard's and he never got the floor. I mean, he just knew every dance. And to this day, I see him out there and I can't wait to mess with him next week. He said, that's not true. Yeah, man, you know it. So.
Because for real, I feel like, they say, stepologists, you can't get a stepologist award because if you're an instructor. Like, yo, they got to make an exception because the number of dances that he knows.
He need to get something.
It's crazy. Like,
we got to talk to Michael Womack.
I am a talent evaluator. I've been coaching sports for a long time. Like, he has a skill set.
Yeah.
And a brain that works different.
Amazing.
He can catch it, learn it.
Amazing.
Like, even at the workshops, I've been to multiple workshops with Earl. And he will see it for the first time at the workshop. And then he's on the floor teaching it that night at the party. I'm like, bro, like you just learned it. Bro, I'm telling y'all, it's different.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have fun with him next week. Y'all make sure y'all tune in.
Yo, it's different.
But Adrian said that Earl created 200 dances in a year.
Well, that's that Bernadette rubbing off.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah.
Hey, once Burn rub off on you,
it's over. What did Burn say a couple weeks ago? What she said, 1,500. She was guesstimating, and I know it's way more than that.
Yeah,
That she created. You know,
Yeah,
every time we do a dance, and my wife love it. She said, "Who's that?" I said, "Burn." She said, "I should have known. I should have known." All the time.
yeah.
Well, y'all, you see, we're not really promoting too much this week. We just kind of relaxing and enjoying the moment. You know, we'll probably get back to the regular stuff next week when we get Earl on here. But you know, it's a new year, y'all, and to me, because y'all don't know us like you said, you see us all the time, but a lot of y'all don't know us like this. So that's why I thought it'd be a good idea to just how we got started, what got us going, and who is the person that you really look to when you're watching? Mine's, I can tell you right now, when I first started with Linda Sims, I used to watch her videos, and I was like, okay. Then I called her one day and she answered, and of course got married at her event. But Linda Sims was mine. Who was yours?
On social media now, I don't know. Linda, I think Linda was that person for a long time. Like it
Yeah,
was like untapped
Jackie and
market. It
James.
was only like 5 people that was on YouTube for real back then.
Yeah.
And so, but like at an event though, if I'm watching somebody at an event, it's probably gonna be Robert Sykes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm probably watching it because the love he has for it is unmatched.
And he's haven't been in that long, but he's
Like I've seen people at events, like, you know, that like they're a different person sitting down than they are on the floor, or you know, when they're moving around or whatever. Like he has that love and energy and joy all events, like the whole time. Like he's on the floor, loving it, killing it, going all in. But he's cool. He's smiling all the time. You know what I'm saying? Giving hugs and daps and stuff like that. And so
he was on here last year. We'll probably get him back.
yeah, Robert's probably that person I like to watch.
We're gonna get a lot of y'all this year. We starting a whole new slate. So you've been on here, so what? Okay, we're gonna be checking with you guys to get y'all on here. Robert.
Now, of course, my stupid. Let's talk about Robert. Let's talk about
Alexa.
You know, my favorite choreographer though is Quan. So I'm biased.
Yeah, you told me about that. Yeah.
So, dude dance different. Like
yeah, he's move fast. I don't know if that's the word.
He can do it all. Like he like real agile on the floor.
He's skating and stuff.
You want to spin, you can spin. You want to slide, you want to travel, you can do all that, and still look cool with it. Like it's different.
Yeah,
like
it looks cool. Look cool, like you said.
You know, so
this is the line dance world. But real quick, Carlos, why don't you do a plug for your Tuesday and your radio? Real quick.
Tuesday. What I do on Tuesday?
Don't you do On the Throne Tuesday?
Oh, sitting on the throne. But I got so much stuff going on. So, yeah, Sitting on the Throne will be this Tuesday. We're going to talk about my appreciation to the community for helping out my city. That'll be the topic for this Tuesday. And we're going to talk about some stuff because the Beginners Ball is coming up April. I'm going to give out some information on that also Tuesday. But just a shout out all the love that was given to Richmond this past week. So that's on Tuesdays, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. It's called Sitting on the Throne. I do a podcast on my page. You can catch it on Facebook and on YouTube. We have our line dance community, y'all. We have our own radio station, Soul Line Dance Radio. Alexa actually just sent me some music to add to the station last week. So if you're interested in the station is 24/7. It's running right now. You can go to soullinedanceradio.com.
You hear that?
And music is 24/7. And now I'm setting up programs. So it's a schedule now. So like tomorrow morning at 7:00, I have a mix done by Lady Steph. So Lady Steph, y'all know her from Philly. She's
doing great.
She have a mix at 7:00. So you on your way to work, you can listen to her mix on your way heading into work. Or if you're at the gym at 7:00 in the morning, you can listen to the mix at 7:00. She'll be on Mondays and Wednesday mornings at 7 a.m.
I remember when she first started. Now look at her.
Yep. Got a mix on the radio.
There it is at the bottom, everybody. SoulLineDanceRadio.com.
if anybody is going to the beginners ball, that playlist is running every Tuesday and Thursday night from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Write that down.
So, and like I said, this radio station is for everybody. So if you got an event coming up and you got a playlist, get me that playlist. All right, and we can get you a time and a time slot on the show during the week where everybody that's attending your event can go to that and get their practice on, dance in the house, you know. And especially now, people are getting snowed in and all this stuff going on. You at home, you can listen to the radio and dance. So thank you guys for the station love. SoulLineDanceRadio.com. If you want to send music, you can email that music to SoulLineDanceRadio@yahoo.com. Just send me the music, send me the music files, and I'll upload them to the station. The station is running by itself, and all the music is just randomly like 12 hours of music right now, 13 hours I think, just playing all the music until you get to a showtime. When you get to that showtime spot on the scheduling, whatever's on that time slot will be played. So,
you know, that's really good, Carlos. What we're trying to do is keep everybody informed about something. You know, line dancing. You know, got all kind of different places to go. Go to his Sitting on the Throne. You know, it's a different from this, but it's something that people need to see and hear because we've been doing this for a while, y'all. You know, we've been doing this. It's not just dancing. This thing is we were talking about it before. It's like a big corporation. All kind of people are involved in this. But yeah, they Alexa. Sorry, Alexa wanted to be in the what? Alexa tripping off of the trivia.
Mushi said it's SoulLineDanceRadio@yahoo.com. Soul Line Dance Radio.
That's his. Oh, Soul Line Dance Radio.
If you want to send it music, yeah.
You know, there are a few people I sent, and I'm not gonna say their names, but I did send out to try to be co-hosts. You know, like part-time co-hosts, ladies, because we definitely need a ladies' perspective. We put it out there, and hopefully we get some replies. You know, you don't have to be all the time. You can pick the days. Well, Carlos, you had a good idea when you said like ESPN have like guests. Yeah.
Like Shannon Sharp is on First Take only on Mondays and Tuesdays. You know, just bring other people on and kind of.
Yeah. When you feel like coming out there and being and give your 2 cents and ask questions, because we're gonna have some serious people on this year. But we want to expand and get the people a lot of people don't know as well. We can't forget about that. That's big because this thing is in every little corner of this country. Well, we say there's more line dance conventions than weekends now.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. Like the back half of my year doesn't exist right now. Like up into the beginners ball, I don't know what I'm doing. Like I think I penciled in my mind the 757 thing, but outside of that, I don't know what I'm doing between that. It's like the two.
Yeah, I guess I better not ask you about we camping then.
So I'm behind on that. So I'm supposed to have already reserved the last 2 years. I have already reserved that spot.
That same spot.
I haven't even got a chance to reserve it yet. So like I'm behind on that. So
you get a chance to go, y'all, and he do it. Go. I went, and we even with Helene down the road, we had a good time, a great time.
What we got going on? Let's see.
That's the schedule. Thank you, Kyle.
Akini said she really appreciate the podcast that we do.
She said that's my birthday twin. We were born the same day.
Yeah, she out 757s.
That's the nicest person. So any of y'all been on here for the first time? Again, we say these are some of the nice people in the world. People they do. You got people like Big Moochie that travels around the universe. It's just one of the coolest people you ever want to meet.
Hey Moochie, I'm trying to be on the team, man. I need to be on once a month with you. Going flying.
Yeah,
the same city you at. Once a month. Put me on the team, man.
I'm back to Spartanburg, Big Moochie. He wants you to come to one of his shows, man.
That's what I'm saying. I want to be there once a month. Get me on the team.
Whenever I hear the word trail rider, I think of Big Moochie because of the video. It's, before the trail ride, if I found out what trail rider was,
Yeah.
sure. Well, Alexa, we're not going to do a trivia. Now you would have won anyway. So that's why we try to always get her on the show. And Carla, let me tell you about Carla. Carla, you see on here, Carla says Island Steppers Soul Line Dance. Carla is from the UK, everyone. We have people from the UK. She's having an event. She's supposed to let us know her information. So that's what 2020. I believe we're going to UK and London. I mean, like we're saying, if you got the time and the money for it, you can have a great time. You get to meet some people through line dancing.
Yeah.
Look at there. That's what me and Dave was talking about. When I first got into it, I wanted to go see these cities, not just line dance. I wanted to meet the people that you see on YouTube and all that. And I wanted to go and travel, meet these people. That's why I was in the Army, to travel.
Okay, my mama, she just put the plug up there, so it's. I guess that means we ain't say it yet.
No, yeah. We sorry, ma'am. we better not get in trouble.
This podcast is sponsored by It's Your Day Vacation. All right, so speaking of that, if you are attending the Line Dance and Groovy Cruise, check your emails regarding the news you can use. Go check your emails now. Mom,
Yes.
when you send that out? What date do they need to look at for that? News you can use. Check out your emails if you are going on the Line Dancing Groovy Cruise. All the information is out there. We got themes, links for the hotels, when the hotel, the pre-party at the Miami Beach Convention Center, when that link is going to drop. All the stuff you've been asking for the last 2 or 3 weeks is on the email. Check your email regarding news you can use for the Line Dance and Groovy Cruise.
She leaves nothing on the rock. She takes care of everything. You have no reason. If you reach email.
Okay, she sent it earlier tonight. All right, so check your emails now. And a lot of y'all group leaders are on here, so make sure you let your people know to check your emails, because she can see who ain't open their emails. So a lot of y'all be asking all these questions, and y'all be getting these emails, and so it makes it feel like she's working hard for no reason.
There's no privacy.
Checking your emails.
There's no Privacy Act. I don't know why you signed it. I know what you're doing, okay? I know you didn't read it. Hey, Carlos, I've been asked by 2 people from Denver for the beginners ball. Is there anything going on Sunday?
Yes, from 10 to 2. It's like our farewell party or whatever.
You hear that, Walter? I know you're out there.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
I think it's 9 a.m. or 10 p.m. 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. somewhere around there. Yeah.
I think we flying out around 11, so we'll miss that. But we'll be there Thursday for the pre-party. Yeah, that's the party there.
Either way, you get 4 days. No matter.
Yeah. Either way. So people, like you said, are you going to see a whole lot of happy people? If you couldn't make it, this is what we're talking about. There's a lot that's going on. But again, when you was asking me a question about the trail riders, I'm comfortable with this, right? I'm comfortable.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna make that announcement. I'm gonna post it tomorrow. The Friday theme at the beginners ball will be. Y'all ready?
Yep. Trail rider.
I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but that's it. I don't know if you call it boots on the ground, boots and dukes, cowboy trail ride, like not the dance, because all people get confused. It's the look I'm going for.
The look, okay.
Right.
I can't do that kick. Okay.
It don't mean we're gonna do 6 hours with trail ride learning. That's not.
They be doing thousands.
I love putting boots on and hats on and getting it in and getting that.
Yeah, you do.
And we gonna be in the South. We in Atlanta. So, it makes it fun.
Cowboy hat and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday night.
That's Friday. Y'all heard it here first. Friday. EDL. Big Moochie out there.
Moochie gonna be there. Moochie gonna be there.
Yeah, that's probably Big Moochie. We're gonna get you on
Hey,
stage, Big
Moochie.
Moochie. Start the trail ride stuff.
Yeah, 803. Get fresh on the line. Let's see if we get a guest appearance. Yeah.
uh, I heard you say class last Monday was your biggest class. That was the greatest class you had. It was a good class.
Yeah, at the new spot. That was probably the best energy we
Oh, that's
had
the
in a
new
while.
spot. That's not where I was at.
Yo, that's where you was at. That is the new
Okay,
spot.
okay,
I use that. Yeah,
okay.
that was probably the best energy we had in a while. It was pretty nice on Mondays. Line dance Mondays. It's tomorrow. We're back. We missed a week because of the snow and water and all that other stuff, but we are back. It's gonna be a celebration. I think we take a lot of stuff for granted. We had some passing aways. We had Cheryl's mom passed away. Love you,
Yeah.
Cheryl. Proud of her. Then we just had Danny Fife. Her mom passed away. So these people in my class that I'm very close with, and so we're just going to be celebrating life and the things that we have that we
Amen.
take for granted.
Amen. That's what I said. 2025, bro. You better appreciate. Like I said, we on this podcast, me and you, because of the loss of Queen. So
But yes, like to keep stuff going, to keep the energy going. That's why I say I love trail riding, because it's younger people
yes,
that's
yes,
gonna keep this thing going. Well, I got we know everybody we know aging out, and we're trying to figure out where we're gonna get these people from, and they just need a
yeah.
little education, a little bit of knowledge.
Patience from us.
That's it.
Yeah,
Patience from us. That's all it's gonna
yeah.
take.
And let them. Yeah, like I said, it's a big country.
Yeah.
Big country. I just love
But
the fact of dancing.
shout out to like I said, love to Cheryl and now Danny, the loss of their parents.
Parents, yeah.
Their mother, their mothers. Your mother is like
Your mother.
wow.
There's no other. There's no other like your mother. Just simple as that. No.
I've been blessed to still have my mother and my grandmother, and was able to know and talk and meet and love on my great grandmother before she passed. So
That's a blessing.
it's I can't imagine not having.
Boy, I lost mine during COVID. I saw that wonderful picture of your mother and grandmother, and they had your son. And they had a couple. That was wonderful. That says it all right there, bro. That's love. That's family. That says it all for sure. So, well, all right, everybody.
Angela, what that comment was random. Who
Who's
talking
that?
about Quan? Somebody said Quan has swag.
I guess maybe when you was talking about him earlier, maybe it just she finally got it out there.
Or we talking about Atlanta, maybe talking about that. But
And so
Quan gonna be there too. Quan gonna be at the beginner's bar too.
I saw that dang on contest about going to Miami. I thought I was going to Cleveland. I've been to Miami.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, I think.
Like it was overwhelming.
Overwhelming. Yes.
But I gotta go through that and look though, because this like the Trump election. Sometimes
you gotta double check. Somebody voting twice.
No, because not even that. A lot of people that I have a lot of followers. So like on Facebook, I got 83,000 followers.
Yeah.
A lot of people that was voting don't even line dance. I'm like, bro, you can't pick the city. You can't pick the city we going to, and you won't even line dance. So for real, Philly might be winning for real. I just got to look at a lot of people that's been voting don't even line dance. I'm like, what are you doing? Wasting my time.
So you got to get to. I think you need to do it over again and see what happens. But Miami's cool. I mean, we've been there. You can't complain about Miami. I mean, if you shouldn't. I put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, well, since Jamie stopped doing it, there really isn't a major event down there anyway. So it'd be kind of cool to pop up there for a year.
When you're talking April, so some places are still cold in April.
Yeah.
Beginning of April. So that's something you got.
They would love to go to Miami. Like, let's go. Let's get out this cold.
It might be cold in Cleveland around that time as well.
Philly. Yep.
Philly. Yeah. Our station up there.
If you had to pick an event, Mr. Charles, if you had to do an event in any city in the country, what city would you choose? Like if you could say, I am Charles, you got the whole map.
to do an
You
event?
can pick a city that don't have an event. You can pick a city that do have an event, or something like. Where would you like? You know.
Mine would be far, far away from here. It would be in like San Diego. Somewhere.
Okay, I like that. I like
I've
that.
never been to San Diego. I've never been there to dance. I know there's like, I know Earl. I'm not Earl, but what's the one that created the fan? We had him on. He just retired. Ed Griffin. Yeah.
Ed Griffin.
Yeah, and the San Diego. I mean, beautiful
Best weather in the
weather.
country. Best weather in the
Yeah,
country.
yeah. Water down that way, and what about you? The whole country.
I feel like my personality. I would probably want to do Vegas, but I gotta do it the way I want to do it. That's why I probably wouldn't do it. Like it would have the beginner's ball have to grow to the size of like the cruise for me to do it in Vegas. Like, because the Vegas, they want so much money. Like, I want mine. I want to be like at the MGM, like where they had the fights at. Like, I want to be I wanted to be like, yo, like
Big.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
right
yeah.
in the smack dead in the middle of the strip. Like, I want to be able to do.
Get his ball.
Yeah, I don't want to, but yeah, I think it would be somewhere like that.
Vegas, because that's the lights. I mean, that is the lights. If you ever want to just bam,
like and they bring like now Vegas is the spot where the world's talent come to.
Yes.
Like, they're doing all these residencies. Usher just did a 2-year residency, and now they had T-Pain there. And, they got all these rock bands coming from all over the country and all over the world to actually live in this Vegas for 8 months or a year just to perform every week. And
that's why people come there to see them perform. And yeah, they always got people there.
Now they got the football team. They got the women's basketball team there. They're trying to bring an NBA team there. Like, Vegas is like the show. Like, everybody go there for the show, like for the parties and
they even got rides and stuff now. Vegas is a trip. Big Moochie said take it to the Atlantic City, the boardwalk.
Yeah, it's good. It's good there. It's not the same no more. Like, it's not the same. Like, Atlantic City, I think because of the emergence of all these different casinos now, like Atlantic City don't hit the same like it used to.
No.
It's beautiful though.
Vegas is big. It's a beautiful country. Beautiful. That was a good question. That was a good question.
What people don't think about a lot is airports. Like, you have to have an airport that makes it easy for people from all over the country to come into. Some of them smaller airports is expensive as hell to fly into. Like, so if you're not going to a Miami or Chicago or Philly or LA or something like that, you pay. Like, when I flew to Teresa Airport, to Albany, it cost me damn near $800 to fly there because their airport
where you are?
Their airport is the size of your apartment. Like, that's how their airport is. Literally, you pull up, you walk down, and by the time you take 30 steps, you're in front of the airport. Like, there is no like go downstairs to Terminal 2. There's none of that.
Well, we got the GSP here. It's not that big. We went to North Carolina when we went to Jamaica. So I know about them small airports, but in Denver, that was the big boy there.
Yeah, Colorado was huge. We went to Denver. That was huge. I didn't know their airport was that big.
And I kind of forgot about Denver. I should be ashamed of myself because that's another place I would have loved to, which I actually was, but that would have been, now the people we know, that would have been a great place to mount, especially since you've been out there now and you've seen it. Denver is it's a different place.
Let me find out. We might have in a couple of years, we might have the Doss version. We might have the Charles Doss Jr. edition of the Beginner's Ball.
I'll take it.
Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. Here we come. My homecoming, Carlos, because I ain't been back in 2.5 years. It's my homecoming.
We're going to have Deion Sanders show up and, come
That's what I'm talking about. We're coming. We're coming.
Yeah, what you said, those small airports are expensive. Montgomery is one. Mobile is one. Yeah. Matter of fact, when we did our line dance cruise out of Mobile, Alabama, we had everybody flying to New Orleans because it was that much cheaper
I didn't go
to
that way.
fly into a bigger airport. And then we took buses from New Orleans to Mobile, Alabama. Like those small airports are expensive to fly into.
Yeah. Walter said, "Chum on to the Mile High City." All right, Walter, don't be teasing, man. You know Carlos. You know Carlos don't mess around. He'll
Which
pop
one
up.
are you going to sing happy birthday? Oh, Achille, you watch the show too much. You know exactly.
We said we were skipping most of that. All right, is your birthday? No, I know it ain't her birthday because her birthday is my birthday. So,
Exactly.
all right, we'll sing it. You ready?
Happy
Happy birthday
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. All right, that's it. All right. Because you
We'll
know
see
it's
the
a
rest of it
delay.
next
You
week.
know, it's a delay. We really can't sing together, so it's too hard for us to sing.
I know.
So
We'll
that's
finish
what
it
I
next week. When Harold's
Happy
on.
birthday, y'all. What is it? What's the sign that's this right now? What's it?
Cancer. No, I don't know. Not
No,
Cancer.
Cancer is
Scorpio. I mean Sagittarius. And nope, not
y'all
Sagittarius.
put it out there. Y'all know about that stuff. I don't watch.
Me either. I know
I don't
mine.
keep track of this. I'm a Leo, but I don't keep track of this horoscope stuff too much like that. I'm not into it like
I'm
that.
a Taurus. Hard headed. So I have no idea. My mama Aries. That's about it. April. I know I won't go there. But I don't know what it is. Pisces,
Capricorn. Okay, somebody Earth said Capricorn.
Capricorn. Okay.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to the January babies and the Capricorns.
So every month has two signs. So it's Capricorn and what? Happy birthday, January babies.
It's Capricorn right now.
And something else. Alexa Wong. Oh boy. Wait, we asked the question. Who answered the first call? Alexa.
Oh, no, Earl did. Earl
Oh,
did.
okay. Walter said Alexa Wong. That was not a trivia question, y'all.
Yeah, y'all understand what Earl different now. I told y'all if he pertains some stuff now. Earl just don't be on here as much as Alexa. If Earl was on here, Earl would probably be winning a lot too.
Yeah.
Look. Earl already answered the other question. He said Aquarius is also in January. See what I'm saying? So
that was, Adrian said, "What birthday song was that?" We're gonna finish it next week. We need a female voice.
everybody can't sing like you, Adrian. You know you got
Yeah.
that voice.
Yeah, come on. We need a female voice. Okay. No water for being funny. That's cool. Well, everybody, like I said, we're not going to go through what we usually go through, but if it's your first time watching, we do a lot of shout outs. Well, I guess we can do shout. You got any shout outs? I did my shout outs already, Carlos. You got any shout outs?
Well, first, there are spots available. We almost sold out. There are spots available on the Line
Okay.
Dancing Groovy Cruise. Go to www.theLineDancingGroovyCruise.com to lock in your spots. You do not want to miss this epic, historic event. And
All right.
quite frankly, it might be the last one. I've been talking to my mom, and
Takes a lot.
It's a
Takes
lot. She's stressing out.
Yeah.
Last minute stuff. She's playing collections agent for 3,000 people.
No,
Like,
right.
chasing people down and trying to get them to pay and blah, blah, blah. Y'all know we owe Carnival all this money. So this probably will be the last one. So all of the I'll catch the next one type thing.
Yeah, because that's not fair. She's doing it all by herself, and she should not do nothing.
This is probably it. So, and I'll be making that announcement this week too. I think people need to know that. Like, imagine if you knew something that you think was going to be that thing was coming one time, right?
Yeah, maybe better jump on it.
Yeah. So, www.thelinedance the line dancing groovycruise.com. Go ahead and get them last few spots. We're gonna make the most of it. It's gonna be amazing.
Make your mom proud. You know, I want to do a dance of the week because I did this dance. Dance of the week, sensational song by Chris Brown. Now there's like 3 of them. Roz,
Earl said, "Way a beginner's bar shirts next week." All right, we'll do that. Me and Mr. Charles have our beginner's bar shirts on.
I can fit mine now.
Walter said, "Where are all the men at?" Yeah, single men. I'm trying to get them into the line dance community, man. I'm trying. I promise you.
I told somebody, I says 400 men on the cruise. So guess how many women? No, I told that to Dave. 400. That's still a lot. That's a lot. Nobody ever had no 400 men anywhere.
Nowhere.
No. But then you flip that around, and how many women again? That don't bring.
That's what we're gonna tap in. So you know, we're gonna talk about that. We'll talk about that. But yeah, that's men. Go ahead and sign up. Get them spots, baby. Get them spots.
Yeah, we need you. We
We
need
need
you.
somebody. What you call him, Mr. Charles? The guys that used to hang out by the bar. What you used to call them? The stool pigeons or something? What you used to call them?
No, they had the buzzard bar.
Buzzard bar.
Yeah.
We have plenty of bars on the ship. We need some buzzards in there. We need some people.
Try to swoop down on the women. Don't dance with them. Just want to swoop down. Get on the floor, man. You're looking.
Hey, no, I think on the cruise, some women gonna want to be swooped down on. So come on, they on vacation. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, come on. You know, don't forget to get in touch with us too, Carla, about your trip. National Line Dance Week. I did get in touch. It was really nice that Cheryl Mitchell reached out to us, Carlos, about the podcast. Say if there's anything that she can do. And she created this, everybody, September 8th through the 13th, 2025.
Charles, I think you froze up, Mr. Charles. Yep, I think he froze up. Is it?
Do something, they say. Right. So it's on you, Carlos. Get ready to kick me off.
No, I think he froze up.
Yeah. It said up there. It says, oops. What you mean, oops? The computer be talking to you. Man, please. And we're going to toast to everybody, all the people.
We got the, who is this?
Somebody said, toast. Yeah, I was just doing a toast to all the line dance community, all the friendships. And like I said, I hope some of my students watch this. I did send them out one of those general texts if they don't watch it tonight, because we are being recorded. You can't watch it tonight. I know you're not busy every day, all week, every week. No. Come check it out. Come check us out. We're just having some fun. We're going to have fun this year. All of you that want to be on the podcast, we need y'all to bum rush us and just tell us. But that way we know you want to be on here. You know, we know you want to be on here. Yeah. You know, it's always better to have you call us than us call you, because we definitely want the people to be on here.
Correct.
Let's get some non-violent guys released from incarceration. What the heck, Walter?
Non-violent. You talking about? From jail. You don't want anybody swooping in.
What they doing in jail? You wasn't violent, a non-violent jail. So of course, Carlos, the 2025, my brother.
All right. All big things.
Some friendships. We got the Red Cup thing going on over here, and to all of y'all out there, keep dancing. Keep living. Because I can tell y'all right now, 35 pounds in 4 months, I can't sit down. But I'll be doing like dancing. I might dance after I get off this podcast, Carla, for like an hour. Yeah, that's how it is
Yeah.
now. My wife loves it. I clean up the whole house.
2025 is going to be very busy for me, but during this year, I also want to, we talk about, awards and stuff like that. This is probably the best award I ever got.
What's that?
Right? It says #1 dad.
That's what I'm talking about.
So 2025, I definitely will be, trying to create more lifetime memories for me and my son.
Yes.
In the midst of all this busy, chaotic schedule and stuff that I be working on and doing, and he understands it because he's getting older now. He knows what I do.
Oh, yeah, he's a cool little brother. I like him. Yeah, we hang out. He's cool.
Yeah, and but yeah, I
I'm
want to
glad
be more intentional.
I'm glad you-
2025 with even. So if I feel like I'm a great dad, I want to be even better dad.
like you said, in the middle of all the stuff that you're doing, it's easy to lose track. Easy to lose track, especially as a young kid. So I'm glad I had a chance to meet him when I went to the camping. That was pretty cool. That was. And same with Avis's office. All that work she's doing right there. Wow. Really?
Yeah, like, I'm trying to tell y'all don't understand. Y'all, I don't know what y'all envision, but she be in her house, trapped in that office.
Yes.
All day.
Everything comes from here. I said, what? 3,000? So yeah, that looks like a team, bro. You need a team, what she's doing. So I understand her frustration and shouldn't be like that, but what can we say? So be on there this time, y'all, is all he's saying. Be a parent, create memories. Yep, create some memories. That's for sure. So what's the score of the game, Carlos? You got the score of the game? It just started. Huh?
What game?
They got another one. It's Washington and against
that Tampa Bay Buccaneers game?
Yeah.
I get updates every when my phone pop ups and nothing popped up yet. So
3 games on, then a game on tomorrow. What in the world? Like it's college or something. Okay. All right.
All right, y'all. I gotta get ready to give me something to eat.
Okay, everybody. So make sure we're gonna still try to get on Facebook next week. Hopefully get return calls. All I can do is try. But I'm glad we did this, Carlos. We got out there and just chat to start the year out. And we're gonna have some wonderful people. Starting with the extraordinary Earl Miller. I'm telling you right now, extraordinary. He been texting me every day for like, I think, 3-4 years now? Every morning just to say good morning. Come on, man. Who does that? Every single morning since I met him at Bernard's event, I get a text from Earl. And out of 4 or 5 years, I might have missed one or something. I forgot, and I might say good afternoon, but the brother's special. Yeah. These are the people that I really enjoy line dancing. So and Famous E is next. Good night, everyone. Good night, Big Mucha. Bye.
Good night.
Sweet. All right.
So y'all like this part. We only got 2 people liking the video. It's 30 of y'all on here. Only 2 people have liked the video on YouTube.
The rest of them didn't like it, I guess.
We gotta do better than that, y'all.
Y'all like it? We'll try to be better next week.
23 of y'all on here watching it on YouTube. Y'all need to give me the likes on that. Like the like button before you log off. At the bottom of that screen, the like button on the YouTube link.
And I always tell people to pass it on because this information we do is for everybody. And that's how you do it. Everybody.
That's how you affect the algorithms. The more likes the video gets, the more it gets seen. The more it gets
so.
All right.
All right. Well, Happy New Year, my brother. I look at you like you're my nephew anyway, but Happy New Year. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple months and whole group and back at it again. And I can't get the cruise out of my mind. I mean, that is me and Annette still talking about. That's going to be a phenomenal thing. So I'm just looking forward to it. Thank you for your friendship.
All right. Thank you. Love you too, man.
Love you, bro. All right, everybody. We out.